That's weird. That's weird. Kind of weirding me out.
You are a sad, strange little man.
Crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Isn't that weird?
That's weird, man.
It's strange.
What's up, campers? Welcome back to episode 15 of Monsters of the Camp Mash. Nailed it. I'm your host, Alex Tobin.
And I am your other host, the Dark Elf Galargistarn.
And we're back to bring the spooky, wacky, weird, strange, and recent news? Oh my god.
Whoa.
Because since there are only two fights today, the semifinals, before we get to the finals, we thought we'd give you a little gift and we'd update you on some of the weird news you might have missed. I know you guys have missed this, huh?
Yeah.
Or maybe not. Maybe you're glad this has been gone.
I don't think so. I feel like there's probably a majority of people who just turn it off after the news.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's got to at least be like 4 people that do that.
It's not because of us. It's because our format's long, you know?
Yeah. It's
That's
a lot.
why.
They'll get back to it.
Anyway, so we got to keep you up on this weird news you may have missed. And David, as you know, our beloved queen has passed on to another realm.
Yes.
But did you know that she really fucked up a big week that was planned, because Guinea Pig Awareness Week has been canceled for the Queen's funeral.
Oh Christ! Why?
Why
Couldn't she have just held on for another week?
Well, I'm confused on like the. Yeah, I know.
What are we being aware of?
It's also weird that like her dogs, like corgis, are kind of like the guinea pig of dogs.
It's true.
Kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
At least the body, not the face, but the body for sure.
God, I would love for someone to explain to me, like, try to sell
what a
me.
Dog is.
Try to sell me on why you would own a guinea pig. I don't see any positives with it.
So I had a hamster growing up.
Yeah.
And his name was Melvin.
How did Melvin die?
Melvin died of...
Because they always die in the most gruesome, painful ways.
No. He actually died in his sleep, but he had a giant tumor on his arm. Which I Googled it. Apparently,
God.
it's very common for rodents or hamsters in general to get tumors. But the thing is, he lived... God bless America and the Queen. But I guess the thing is, like, they only lived till like 3, maybe 4. So he lived his full life.
Wow.
But he did get a giant tumor on his arm. So
yeah,
like,
if a blender doesn't get him, they're gonna go in their sleep.
and it wasn't like a gross tumor. It was like a cute tumor.
Is
Just
it a
like
cute
kind of like
little one? You drew a little face on it.
Little hairy chicken nugget hanging off his arm.
Did it have a little goatee?
It tasted like a chicken nugget.
The whole thing, or just the tumor?
Just a oh no, just a tumor.
Okay.
No, but yeah, I just don't know why you have to be aware of them. Like, I feel like people put like awareness week for like the weirdest shit. You know, like what else? Like, do you need to be aware of that you weren't aware of? Like guinea pig awareness week. Like, I feel like awareness is when like it would be like mountain lion awareness week. I'd be like, yes, I do need. That's something I probably need to be aware of.
Yeah. Someone informed me at work. It started raining.
Awareness week.
Yeah, it started raining here for a day, and someone at work had alerted everybody, letting us know that with the rain,
roads are slick.
Cougar's musk is stronger. You can smell them better, which I didn't know.
Wait, you can smell them better?
Everybody. Their musk is stronger in the rain, so it's good for us. It's safer because they're traveling in packs now. I don't know.
Wait.
It's good information to have.
I guess so, but like I still don't know the smell of a cougar, so
you would know it. Wild animals smell like shit, dude. That's how you know when a bear's nearby, because its bears smell awful.
Well, yeah, I've heard that, but at the same time, like it's also like I would be like, wow, that smells weird. That's like, what is that? And then I would go looking for the smell, and then I'd come up on. I'm actually walking into a cougar den.
It's true, but you know what? You have the power in that situation.
Well, now I knew, but like if you didn't tell, I guess the awareness works.
Yeah. Hey, there you go. Awareness.
There we go.
Awareness week.
But yeah, super strange. Sorry, guinea pigs. They're gonna postpone. Don't worry, everybody. They're postponing. You could be aware. September 26th to the 30th.
How fast do you think the person who found the very first guinea pig? How fast do you think they just fucking killed it? Ate it?
Oh my god, they have like a logo and it says G-Paw, guinea pig awareness week, and there's like a little logo of a guinea pig. It's great. Sorry, would you ask?
I said I wonder how fast the very first person to ever find a guinea pig, how fast they just fucking killed and ate it. Like it didn't put up a fight.
I mean, where do they come from?
New Guinea.
That is not true.
No, I don't know. I feel
That's
like
an island.
I feel like I read somewhere once that they're actually originally from like a sandy area.
Oh, you know what? I just like where are capybaras from? They kind of look like big guinea pigs.
Well, they were in like the Amazon.
Are they?
Yeah, I think they're in multiple places. Where are guinea pigs from?
You're learning something, guys.
The Andes Mountains of South America. Andes? Oh. I don't know.
Oh, no. You're right. No, I wasn't. That's not what I was. I just thought it was funny that they came from mountains because they're the least mountainous creatures I could think of. But
they come from, they're anywhere from Venezuela to Patagonia.
You know why it does kind of make sense, Patagonia? Yeah, for sure. You know why? Because you know it also is from that mountainous region? Something that has very similar hair, and that's an alpaca. You ever seen a long-haired guinea pig? I feel like them and alpacas, like, they come from like a common ancestor back
definitely
down the mountain.
100% related.
One just ate their vegetables, kids. You hear that?
Sorry, what?
If you eat your vegetables, you turn into a nice, strong alpaca that could carry stuff up a mountain. Yeah. You don't eat your vegetables, you turn into a whiny little bitch guinea pig.
And
I love guinea pigs.
You're going to smell like piss.
Well, to be fair,
be a little piss boy.
Maybe you and guinea pigs share a common ancestor.
No, I don't smell like piss. Don't say that.
You're soaked to the waist.
I said you wouldn't bring that up.
Okay, do you have any news?
Boy, do I. Oklahoma inmate forced to listen to Baby Shark on loop found dead.
There's no way that the prison does this?
Yeah, I don't know.
Seems unethical. That's like psychological torture, regardless of the song.
Yeah, I don't know why. An inmate who had accused his jailers of torture by allegedly forcing him to listen to the repetitive Baby Shark song playing on a loop has been found dead. Found unresponsive. I don't know if they go into detail on how he actually died.
Shark attack.
Boy.
Here's the thing. If you did that, if you played Baby Shark 100 times for like a 2-year-old,
yeah,
it's totally fine. I think they'd love it actually. Maybe I don't think they would ever turn on the shark. You know what I mean?
No,
on the Baby Shark. But
they think he drug overdosed.
Oh, well, that's gonna go into mine real nicely. But I just think if he didn't read all those books in prison, that he would have been a lot better off. He would have had a nice 2-year-old brain and just really vibed out in his cell for a while. But
yeah,
too bad he needed his NyQuil chicken. As don't cook chicken in NyQuil. FDA warns about dangerous social media challenges. Do you know that this was a social media challenge? I had no idea.
Yeah, I saw like an image once of someone doing that, which I assumed was a joke because the chicken was blue. But I feel like
blue?
Yeah, it was like a very like neon blue.
This is very Tide Pod challenge-y-esque.
Yeah, this is one of those very similar things where I didn't know people were actually eating Tide Pods until I saw an article saying, like, stop doing it. Which honestly makes me wonder, like, were people ever actually eating them or were they just joking about doing it? Like, the chicken NyQuil. Like, were people actually eating it and ending up in the hospital or were people just doing it as a joke?
It's a slippery slope because once you get that nice base of NyQuil, once your chicken's blue, you're like, am I gonna take a picture and throw it out, or like I'm already halfway there, might as well taste it.
Like one bite can't hurt, and then one bite turns into 4 breasts, eight thighs, you know, a whole rack.
I got a bucket of NyQuil chicken. But here's the problem too: it's not you don't even have to eat it for it to go for everything to
harm
go
you?
sour chicken.
Vapors
Apparently,
and shit.
yeah, they said that. It says boiling a medication can make it much more concentrated and change its properties in other ways. The FDA says even if you don't eat the chicken, inhaling the medication's vapors while cooking could cause high levels of drugs to enter your body. It could also hurt your lungs. Wait, it could cause high levels of drugs to enter your body. Okay.
We're not suggesting anything.
Let's just say this: you're sick. There's only a drop of NyQuil at the bottom of your bottle. Just heat up the pan.
Skip the noodles.
You're gonna
skip the soup.
Free-paste the NyQuil off a pan.
Yeah, man. Skip the noodles. Skip the soup.
Okay.
Skip the onions, the carrots. Forget the whole chicken noodle soup. Just NyQuil chicken.
Oh my God! There's another fucking TikTok challenge called the Benadryl challenge, where you just take a bunch of Benadryl and you start to hallucinate.
I also feel like that's a joke one where people just make jokes about seeing the Hat Man while doing that and shit like that. But
Oh yeah. Oh look, they brought up there's like, why are youth so susceptible to this? And they're bringing up the Tide Pod challenge.
there you go.
It all comes. Yeah, see.
Bada boom,
But
bada
they
bing.
do look fucking tasty.
They do. It's like just do it with Kool-Aid.
Do you know how often I load my dishwasher and that pod is in my hand and I just want to
You mean your laundry?
my dishwasher? You wash your laundry in the dishwasher?
No. They're talking about like the clothes soap,
No.
not the really?
It's the same shit. I mean, it looks the exact same. It has the powder on one side and then it has like the gel.
Well, mine
swirl.
were all gel, baby. We're a gel house.
You don't do a little powder? You
Get
got
the
a little...
powder out. See, dishwasher is all powder. Clothes are all liquid, all gel.
You're misconstruing. My dishwasher is
Okay.
powder gel combo in a pod form.
Yeah, I don't think people are eating those. I think they were only going for the clothes ones, the full gel.
True, but no. Okay, maybe they're, yeah, sure. But these Tide Pods look like they're half. Maybe they are all gel, but they look like they have some powder in them. My clothing, I
Yes.
do Tide in the giant milk container. What
Of
do you
course.
call that?
The pod. I mean, the pods are cool and all, but man, it's so much easier and cheaper to go just the big old gallon.
Gallon of blue.
The gallon of blue, gallon of clear,
You ever
whatever
sip that
color it
blue?
is. Oh, it comes with a shot glass. I don't know what that's for.
I was just fucking spitting it out everywhere. I meant the blue. I just took a shot of blue.
Oh,
it's good.
blue.
Okay, wait. What other news you got? We got a couple. We got a little bit of news for you. I think
Yeah.
I'm doing like 4.
This one I know you're aware of because our good friend Dave the Coward sent it to us in a group chat.
I
And
think this might be the one that I was gonna read.
yeah, Beyond Meat
Yes.
COO arrested for biting man's nose near Razorback Stadium.
Yes. So I'm Razorback. Their college team.
Yeah, AR Kansas.
Oh, that's right. Okay, what's a Razorback?
It's a hog, baby.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So he bit a guy's nose during an altercation in a parking garage.
Oh yeah.
It's obviously all the horrible shit goes on after a sporting event when you're like walking your car.
And
All
they
it
were
takes is
they were
one-
probably both Razorback fans.
That might be true too, but especially in the South and especially football, people get real heated. And here's the thing: I was like, how is the Beyond Meat
Yeah.
CEO biting noses? Of course,
It supports my theory that noses aren't real. It's fake. They're sewn on at birth. It's rubber.
My nose is made out of crushed up nuts and mushroom.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even know what's in Beyond
Carrots.
Meat. Yeah, sure.
Mine's
Frosty the
carrot
Snowman.
bacon.
So, but here's the funny thing. I was like, how did this guy, who, was the Beyond Meat CEO, bit somebody's nose? I was like, how did he do it? I feel like if you are the CEO of Beyond Meat, you have to have like some like you have to be like a calm, ethical, like kind of like hippy dippy a little bit. Like
No,
I
this
don't
guy's
believe in
pissed.
violence.
He hasn't had a pepperoni pizza in years.
No. Check this shit out. He's not from like He took the role at Beyond Meat in December 2021 after having served, this makes so much more sense, after having served 3 decades in various leadership roles at Tyson Foods. This guy comes from Chicken Nugget World,
How
baby.
do you get the job? What the fuck?
He's like, I've ground shit up and smashed it into another form.
We don't
They're
even
like,
take the
"You're
feathers
hired."
off.
You're hired. So, but he got third-degree battery and released on $11,000 bond. That's not that bad. I mean, he's got chicken nugget money and fake beef money. It's all fake meat if you think about it.
Yeah. What?
Just mostly beaks and feathers and
anuses.
toenails. What?
Anuses.
Oh, they said penises.
That too.
That 3.
No, so what it says what happened was he was trying to leave a parking structure as a Subaru pulled up and kind of cut him off, and then he didn't let him cut him off, so like they kind of had a small collision.
Oh.
And
I love a small collision.
yeah, and so he got out of the car and, in quotes, punched through the back windshield of the Subaru.
Whoa.
And pulled him close and started punching
Tiny Dancer?
Pulled him close, started punching his body, and then he also bit the owner's nose, ripping the flesh off the tip of his nose.
What?
While threatening to kill him.
Yo, that's sick. I'd just make sure I'd be like, what's your fucking job, you piece of shit? And he's like, I'm CEO. And I'd be like, kick the shit out of me. Let's do this.
You know what? When was this? This was
I want that
September
money.
September
I want that lawsuit.
17th.
Do you know that last year, Beyond Meat's then finance chief, Mark Nelson, retired shortly after being named in a fraud claim lawsuit?
Of course. I knew that.
It's just great. I feel like there's so much shit going down at Beyond Meat, and we just don't even know about it. But, like, their stock price went down because of a nose bite.
Oh, yeah.
So, that's cool.
I'm looking up real quick. The 17th, they won that game against Missouri State, 38-27.
Yeah, but once you got that $45 beer in your body, you do not let it go to waste. You look for someone to fucking fight.
That's true.
The mountains are blue and my blood is red, and I'm ready to fuck you up. I'm gonna punch through your back windshield. Smart man. He really hurt him because if you punch somebody's front windshield, you're like, "Fuck, man!" Like, but I'll replace that. The back windshield has all those defroster lines going through it.
Yeah,
that's
the windshield
expensive.
wiper.
Yeah,
well, depending on the model of the vehicle, of course.
The one windshield wiper that's tinier. It's hard to find. They don't sell those at Costco.
You can't find that anywhere.
No.
I mean, who uses the damn thing, you know?
He knows that they stopped selling them 3 years ago. They don't sell tiny wipers anymore.
They stopped making them. There's no market.
Have you seen the Subarus that have the windshield wipers on the lights on the front of the car? They're like tiny little ones, and they're on the lights.
That seems like a waste of electricity.
No, it's a way. Yeah, it's stupid, but it was like a novelty in like the early '90s. I think you see them every once in a while. They're cool.
Do you?
I mean, you're in Oregon. You should see them a lot more than once in a while.
That's true. Priuses and fucking Subarus everywhere.
Yeah, keep an eye out. Anyway.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out, huh?
For those windshield wipers.
Yeah,
do it.
I'll do that. Thank you. Thanks for the heads up. I'll do that.
Yeah, do that. We got another news story? I got one more.
I got one more as well.
Okay, you go.
I just went.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I thought it was mine. I kind of hijacked it a little bit. Mountain goats are being airlifted out of a national park because they crave human pee.
Huh? Where do I get one of these goats?
And then,
give me the goat. Come on, give me the goat. Give me the goat.
Just give him the goat, guys.
Come on, it's okay.
Just tell him what the goats are.
Give me the goat. Give me the goat. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But give me the goat.
Airlifted. How high can you jump? Dave?
Give me the goat.
We need to get this goat. They taunt me. They fly the pee drinking goat over my house every night.
I hear it screaming lustfully for the urine.
So, right underneath the title, it just says their insatiable thirst for human urine is causing some problems. This is close to you. Not that close. Olympic National Park, located in Washington State's
Okay.
Olympic Peninsula,
Yeah.
is faced with a daunting challenge: removing a ballooning mountain goat population that's developed a strong appetite for human pee.
But how? Does it go into how that started?
Oh, now with it says mountain goats aren't native species of the park since their introduction in 1920. Their numbers have blossomed into staggering 700 undulates. What does that mean?
Yeah.
Is that what you call like a group of goats?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
I don't fucking know. You're asking me?
It says are members of the diverse clad ungulata, which primarily consists of large mammals with hooves. Oh, okay. They just wanted to throw a big word in there. So apparently, humans are relieving themselves on various hiking trails, and the goats have developed a taste for them puddles on the trails. They serve as a strong source of salt and minerals for the goats.
Okay. Yeah.
But be careful if you leave your tent unzipped and you wake up and the goat's baby cow in it on the udder. You know what I'm saying? Give him the goat.
Just give him the goat. Give me the goat.
Yeah, but wait. Give you the goat.
Let's give every hardworking American one of these goats.
One goat, one mountain goat. But yeah, it's really interesting. With minerals necessary for the diet scant, the goats have developed a strong predilection for human pee and sweat, which they can find in abundance while foraging through the park's 1,500 square mile domain. Wow. So, they like to sweat on your clothing too.
What? Oh, they like I thought you said they like to sweat on your.
No.
Okay.
And it said they often paw and dig around areas on the ground where hikers have urinated or disposed of cooking wastewater. Oh, like salt water, like salty water and shit. These darn goats have a salt addiction.
It's great for retaining water.
A hiker was gored to death in the park in 2010?
Huh?
By a herd of goats?
Jesus.
What? By a goat or a herd of goats?
Has to be multiple.
Whoa, wait. The
If,
nature
a, if
of
a goat can kill you, maybe you deserve to die.
It says the nature of mountain goat human interactions can vary widely, such as humans observing mountain goats from several hundred meters away across a ridge, mountain goats approaching visitors, hazing events, and hazardous interactions such as the October 2010 fatality.
Jesus.
Was that a hazing event?
You know, I guess if you're like hiking on a steep thing and one comes at you downhill and butts you over the edge, like that's easy. That's an easy kill. But like, if you're in the parking lot and one just starts coming at you.
To be honest, would that even be a goat related death, or is that a mountain related? Who got the K on that? Who got the kill on that one? Mountain,
I think the
gravity or the goat?
I think the mountain gets the assist for sure, but I think the goat gets the kill.
Yeah, gravity has an honorable mention.
Yeah. Gets a little bit of XP on that.
But yeah, so be careful if you're peeing anywhere in Olympic State Park.
That's why every time I hike, I always have a machete in hand, unsheathed.
And I run.
I typically run. I hold it backwards. It's cool. Not backwards, but like upside down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you do this, like a. I wish I could describe this.
Lead with the elbow, I guess.
Yeah, lead with the elbow. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm cool.
Sure. Yeah.
People get off the trail when I'm coming.
There ain't no highs when I'm walking by. There ain't no head nods. There's heads falling off.
I better not catch you with a Bluetooth speaker during my nature hike.
I better not catch you with any blue drink because it's mine. If you walk by,
I got puddles to make, baby.
You got a jug of Tide. I'm coming for you.
All right, anyway, I got our last one here,
right.
And this just painted such a good picture to me that I got a good hoot. Food delivery robot rolls through LA crime scene in viral video as confused cops look on.
Wait, what?
So there's a crime scene. All the tape up and stuff, dead body on the ground. I don't know. and
Maybe.
one of those self-driving robots that deliver food.
That's not a thing, though, is it?
Yeah.
I live here. I've never seen that.
Yeah, it's not for you, bud.
Wait. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah, it just rolled right through the crime scene, and everybody just kind of just like watched it go by. Because what are you gonna do?
I mean, that's my question. Is that like when they say self-driving robot, is it like one of those ones in like the Japanese malls that like walks up and goes like, "Hi, can I help you?" Or is it like a car?
It looks like a
Like
cooler
that
on wheels.
I feel like there's too much variation if you're bringing my food, where like people can really. Let's just say this: I ain't no mountain goat, and I feel like if somebody gets a hold of that cooler on wheels, they could turn my food into a delicious mountain goat meal covered in urine. And I just don't, I guess a human could do that too, but there's a lot of wild cards out there in LA. A lot of pee on the streets.
Yeah. That's always that's one of the things no one ever talks about LA is when you go through a whole summer and then you get that one rainfall, the smell of just like vomit, pee, and shit just comes off the ground because it hasn't been washed off or anything like that, and it's just been sitting there. The second that sweet sky water starts hitting it, oh baby, it smells so bad.
It's baked into the ground. And
Yeah.
then once you just add water.
Yeah, it's awful.
Just add water.
No one ever talks about it.
But yeah, well, I hope that guy got his chipotle.
Chipotle, I hope the Chipotle came in hot and ready.
What society would look like if boomers could say Chipotle? I fucking love that shit.
Yeah, that's good.
And then they have a boomer read it, and they're like, what
What's that word?
security would look like.
Yeah. They can't even get society right. I saw that.
Okay, now let's get into these fights. We've lollygagged enough. Let's do this. And the first fight of the night, we have Bigfoot versus Johnny Habsburg, the Lizard Man. This is one of the probably more legendary matchups I think we've come across. I don't want to see either one of these guys go, but if I'm kind of leaning more towards Lizard Man.
Yeah.
So I know you're a Bigfoot boy. So
Yeah, and we made the Lizard Man British, and you know how I am with the British.
I feel like they need a win recently.
No.
But before we fight, we got to see who's going to be going first. So let's roll our die. I guess I will be Lizard Man, and you could be Bigfoot. Obviously, I mean that's just the matchup. But oh shit, I rolled it off the table.
That was a 16 from Bigfoot.
15. Oh my fucking god. Okay.
Yowza.
And roll to see where we will be fighting tonight.
That's 16 again. 2 16s.
Okay, you got the loaded die. That's cool, man. That's real cool.
I mean, it rolls 16s, so it's not perfect.
Okay, so where's 16 bring us?
That would be one of your locations.
Oh, great. I don't have anything.
Would you like me to roll again?
No, I mean I can choose a place.
Okay.
What about the moon?
The moon.
The moon.
Yeah?
Yeah, the moon.
There's so much on the moon to work with.
Yeah, maybe not the moon then.
I mean, it's just cheese. It's all cheese.
It's all real cheese. I've seen Wallace and Gromit. I know.
Yeah.
Should we do the moon or should we do another place? Should we roll?
You know, I'm gonna say it. Fuck the moon.
Okay, fuck the moon. I've said that for years.
Yeah, I think we should nuke it. I think we need to blast it out of the goddamn sky. Oh yeah, the tides and everything, the Mercury in retrograde.
I don't think that has to do with the moon. Mercury in retrograde.
Oh, it has everything to do with the moon.
Okay, I don't know enough.
The tides, man.
I know the tides, yes.
And the Mercury.
What is Kelly Slater gonna do? He's going crazy. We took his tasty waves away. He's going nuts.
Famished over there.
Laird Hamilton. I just said another surfer that I knew.
Okay, I didn't know that one.
Oh, you didn't know him.
Mr. Rip Curl.
Yeah, wait, we got to pick another place. What about the Grand Canyon?
Hey, that could be fun.
Okay, Grand Canyon it is. Okay. And since you are going for, should I paint the picture? Or would you like, since I chose the place, I guess I should paint the picture.
Yeah, you could take a swing. Have you ever seen the Grand Canyon?
I have not.
I have not either. I think it's a big hole. It's a big long hole.
Okay, well
There's a little bit of water trickling through.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of donkeys.
yeah, dude, you're taking all my description away.
All
It sounds
right,
like you want to do it. Okay, wait.
No. Please
Okay, here we go.
proceed.
It's a dusty scene. A tumbleweed rolls by. We hear a hawk fly through the air. What's that, like that classic that Western hawk? It's like the it's like the classic. Just type in Western hawk noise.
Western hawk noise.
As you walk through the desolate desert, the red clay dirt beneath your feet, you look up in the sky. There's a hawk.
Don't be an ad.
There's a hawk. What was that? No, that's like a real one.
This is perfect. Do you hear it?
Yep. Okay, well that's there for sure.
Keep going.
There we go.
Beautiful.
There we go. As the hawk just
Sounds of the Grand Canyon.
as you walk through, you come to a cliff and you look down. It's the biggest goddamn hole you ever done seen. Layers of erosion. History. It's a lot. Are you stacking this on top of our fight music with the Grand Canyon noises?
That's true. Probably shouldn't be doing that. Didn't think about that.
As you look down, you see a tiny little river going down below, and on the sides, snaking paths of not just snakes, but also donkeys, mules carrying stuff to and fro. You begin to walk down one of the steep trails that leads down to the bottom of the Grand Canyon, and as you do, you turn and you see something sticking out of the hard clay. As you begin to use your little hammer and brush, because everyone has those in the Grand Canyon, just in case you stumble across an artifact, you begin to work at the side of the mountain. All of a sudden, you see a face, but it's not just any face. It's a inbred face. Oh my God. It is a British man. He has been stuck there for years and years and years, but his hands look so strange, claw-like even. As you begin to brush his face, his eyes open, yellow in nature, as he breaks himself free from the side of the mountain. He looks at you and he goes, "I've been thirsty for human blood." Oh wait, he's British. "Hello, oh, like a spot of blood." What's that? I almost said bloody dick. What's that shit called that they eat? Not bloody dick.
Spotted dick?
There we go. Give me that spotted dick. Bloody dick. As you go, "Please, mister, I don't want no trouble. I'm just here to take a fun picture so I could share it on my Instagram." All of a sudden, he reaches for you. But then, he hears something coming down the trail behind you. And it sounds big.
Foot behind foot, the Bigfoot is sprinting down the mountain, being chased by 3 hungry donkeys and 1 piss-loving goat. As the Bigfoot gets closer to the lizard man and the young person who is talking to him, He's waving his arms like, get the fuck out of the way, as he crashes into the other two people as they roll down the canyon down to the river.
Are they killed, or are they just gravely injured?
Oh, neither. They're fine.
Oh, they're fine.
They land in the water. They swim out to shore. They're a little wet, but they're fine.
You know, it's usually not when you hit the bottom is the part that kills you. It's usually all the stuff on the way down too.
Yeah, no, they're fine.
They just rolled and rolled, but they landed in water.
Yeah, it was real sandy.
Yeah, it was like a sliding into third base.
It was a real small dirt clump, so it's basically sand.
Okay, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt.
But as I'm going first, right?
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but all these fighters tonight, they do have, health number 40, attack die 20.
Yeah.
So it's 40-20 across the board. These are the heavy hitters, baby.
As they are rolling down the hill, like you mentioned, the Johnny Habsburg did strike his head on a cacti, doing 6 damage.
Ooh. Dropping his health down to 34. Are there even cacti at the Grand Canyon?
There's gots to be.
There's gotta be.
At least one.
As Johnny Habsburg stands up, he looks at Bigfoot, and his skin suit has begun to slough off. I don't know the word.
Schlump.
Schlump off. And as the needles in his loose face hang from his skin suit, he realizes that the skin suit is no longer needed for what he has planned. So he reaches back. Oh no, he grabs it by the chest and rips it off like a Superman shirt as the scaly lizard man lies just beneath the surface.
A little dick out.
He got a little dick out, a little spotted dick.
Yeah.
He's wear protection. It's spotted for a reason. You gotta be careful out there, guys.
It's something we don't have yet as a society, but it's something we will certainly eventually get.
Spotted lizard penis.
Yeah, and it's gonna run rampant. You're gonna lose 7/8 of what you've already got.
I already lost most of the feeling. You're gonna lose the rest of it.
No feeling. No peeling.
All peeling.
No feeling, all peeling.
That's the okay. As the Bigfoot looks at Johnny Habsburg, Johnny Habsburg reaches down. As he reaches down, he turns in embarrassment and begins to do something behind his back. What is he doing? As all of a sudden he turns around and he flicks his hand at Bigfoot. Something goes flying through the air, landing directly in Bigfoot's mouth. Yeah, you're right. It was all peeling. It was all peeling, baby. As Bigfoot falls to the floor, begins dry heaving. As all his lunch and his energy and his Gatorade comes up, and losing 10 damage. Dealing 10 damage to the Bigfoot, dropping his health down to 30 as his electrolytes go flowing out of his body, along with the dick skin.
God damn it. It's just a stump.
It's gonna grow back. It's gonna get better.
As Bigfoot is obviously furious that man's unit was in his mouth.
No, just the skin.
Just the skin. That's still part of it.
True.
He chews it up. He wads into a ball, and he leans very far back, stomping his big foot forward to gain that momentum, loogieing the penis skin back at the lizard man.
No.
Taking off a chunk of his shoulder as it moved at Mach speed, doing 17 damage.
Fuck. Dropping my...
Hey, you know what? Don't spit your penis skin at me if you're not ready to be catching it back.
dropping my health to 17.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Everybody knows Bigfoot, king of spitballs, Dick
Yeah.
dick skin balls.
When
Good
you
Lord.
you do the math, you add his height, his weight, the amount of one step's momentum with the thrusting of the neck
Yeah.
and the large lungs that a Bigfoot has. I mean, that thing's like a blunderbuss
He's a
when he
unit.
starts spitting.
Yeah, he's a unit.
Bigfoot unit.
Spits unit. It's the next headline.
It's wild. You start seeing him load up, just hit the ground.
As the chunk goes flying out of the the lizard man's shoulder, he gets down into a football position, little lineman position.
Three stance?
Yeah.
Three stance?
Yeah,
Four stance?
Three stance.
Okay.
As he begins to run at the Bigfoot, as he runs at him, he hits him low right in the solar plex, hucking him into the river. As they begin to go down the river, I gotta roll this. As they begin to go down the river, all of a sudden they're in the rapids. As they're going up the Grand Canyon, they look over. Johnny Habsburg gives a signal as something jumps off of the side of the cliff and lands in the water. What is that? It looks so round and brown and bulbous. Well, that's not a man. That's a barrel. As all of a sudden, a hobbit pops out with a club.
Don't make me think about that horrific scene in The Hobbit.
Smashing his
rolling around fucking barrels.
smashing his hobbit
Fuck those movies.
smashing his hobbit shillelagh into the head of Bigfoot, causing 12 damage.
Fuck, that makes sense if hobbits and big feet were like mortal enemies.
Why? Oh, they do have big feet.
They both have those big, ugly, fucking dirty feet with the hair. But one's big, one's small.
You're not wrong. Dropping his
I don't
health
know.
to 18?
Yeah.
18.
Fuck. Still got a 1 point lead.
Yep, you're up.
Alrighty. Bigfoot, obviously a little upset with these hobbits. He grabs the hobbit out of the barrel by the wrist and whips him so hard that his bottom half rips off and his large intestine becomes the end of a whip, whipping Johnny Habsburg in the face, doing 8 damage.
Dropping my health to, what is that? 9?
Yeah.
9. You intestinal whipped me. As a bloody whip smacks Johnny Habsburg in his lizard maw. He flies, separating him and Bigfoot by a giant boulder as the river begins to kind of split apart for a second.
Fork.
A fork, yes, that's what a fork in the river.
This guy doesn't know anything about
Rivers
river.
or utensils.
Have you ever seen a river?
What do they look like? I think
It's like the ocean, but it's really skinny.
is it cute too?
It's kind of cute. I mean,
Okay.
they can be cute.
Skinny, cute body of water. Sound me. I like a little river with some curves on it, though. A little.
Oh, baby.
A little meandering river.
I mean, you got a dead straight river. Get out of here. Don't want nothing to do with that.
As
Big wide curves.
as the meandering river fork comes back together, Bigfoot is ready, but he can't see Johnny Habsburg anymore, or the lizard man for that matter. All of a sudden, he feels
Don't do a John Cena thing again.
he feels something tugging on his leg, and all of a sudden, Bigfoot gets pulled underwater. As he's pulled underwater, he quickly grabs Bigfoot and slamming his penis in a treasure chest. It's old man McAllister's treasure. It's at the bottom of the river. That's where
Why is it always?
it's been there.
It's always the penis.
It's always been there. Well, I want to make this man hurt as he clamps down the gold chest right on the Bigfoot's penis as it causes 8 damage, dropping his health to 10. Ooh, it's a close one. 10-9. Advantage Bigfoot.
You would think Bigfoot is very concerned with his penis being locked in a chest.
Yes.
But believe it or not, this is far from the first time he has worn a chastity belt or a penis cage. I think that's what those things are called.
Stop. Don't backtrack now. You said it so confidently. I know you be checking that Amazon wish list. Let me check your Amazon wish list.
No. It's just bike tools. That's a bike tool that holds a bump.
And make sure no one steals my penis. I have a phobia, you guys. This is not okay. Oh, it's okay to own a garage, but I can't own a penis cage?
Oh, you can crate train, but I can't put my dick in a cage? I see. Oh, man. Like I said, Bigfoot is very familiar with the situation, and he knows sometimes the best way to get a cage off of said penis is to just smash it on something, and that something would be the lizard man.
Oh no!
As
I've created my own demise.
He starts swinging the penis cage around, trying to hit the lizard man. Yes, the penis chest.
Penis chest.
He swings, but the lizard man ducks it as the chest hits a rock behind him, and the chest splinters into a million pieces, doing 2 damage as the lizard man is hit with the shrapnel.
2 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 7.
Okay, fuck. We are in kill territory right now. We are rolling 20s, and it's 10-7, so it could end at any time. As the shrapnel flies into the face of the lizard man, they both resurface back out of the water as they see each other bobbing there. They quickly roll onto the bank of the river, getting back onto dry land, surrounded all sides by high tall red rock. As the lizard man, he squares up with Bigfoot, and they look at each other, and they do a western standoff as they stand on the shore, except they don't have. There we go. Wah, wah, wah. But the problem is they don't have any guns. They don't have nothing. As the lizard man is thinking of what he can do, he quickly reaches into a crevice of a rock, finding some kind of bones. It looked like an arm. It looks like
it doesn't matter what type. They're just bones, okay, people.
Looks like an arm bone of some sort. Maybe like they made a movie out of this bone or something like that. Like some guy got his arm stuck in a rock or something like that.
It's a real hero bone.
As he grabs the bone, he spins around and he whips the tibia and fibula. Tibia.
Those are leg bones.
Yep. Radius and ulna. He whips the radius and ulna at the creature as the bones split into midair, flying just on opposite sides of the Bigfoot, just nicking him ever so slightly in the cheek, causing 1 damage.
Oh, okay, I like that.
Fuck.
You can do that all day.
I shouldn't have thrown the leg. I should have thrown the goddamn tibia and fibula. Tibia and fibula? Tibia and fibula.
Bigfoot, now knowing it's his turn, is frantically looking for something to throw back at Johnny Habsburg. As he sees a glimmer in the water, he quickly, with his lightning-fast reflexes, snatches up... What is this? A bass? As he looks at the bass says, "Take me to the river."
No, it doesn't say that. It says what?
"Drop me in the water."
That's
right. Big Mouth Billy Bass himself has now joined the battle.
I don't know that song though. I mean, no,
that's the song the Big Mouth Billy Bass sings.
No, I know that song, but that's not his song.
What's his song? Because that's the one I always think
Are
of.
you serious, David? This is Camp Strange.
I have one in my garage.
This is deep Camp Strange lore. Oh my god.
He sings 2 damn songs. I just don't remember what the other one is.
He used to be corporate. He used to be a big fast food corporate.
Oh, of course, yeah, the filet fish.
Give me that filet fish. Give me that fish. Give me that filet fish. Give me that fish.
Yeah, I just felt like the "Take Me to the River"
It's a little
made
more
sense because they're
appropriate.
fighting at the river.
Of course.
Yeah. That doesn't matter because Bigfoot slings that thing like a dart as it sticks into Johnny Habsburg's gut, doing 5 damage.
You still did. I have 2 health left.
You just squeaking by, you little bitch.
Okay. Well, I could end you right now, little bitch. So I'm gonna keep my cool. I'm not gonna say what happens here. If I do kill you, I'm gonna make it a little ominous. So, okay, let's go.
Read you like a book, boy.
As Johnny Habsburg plucks the fish from his gullet.
His name's Billy.
Plucks Billy from his gullet. He quickly...
William the fish.
He quickly looks in that crevice again and he realizes there's something else. A deep fryer?
Oh.
Fish and chips? Okay, I think I'll make some. As he begins to heat up the oil, he quickly sees Bigfoot licking his lips. No way, he's not giving him any of this fucking fish. As he quickly spins around with the hot oil, he flings it at the Bigfoot. But a family of 4 from Utah walks in the front of him.
Oh no! Not the Utes.
As the hot oil hits them in the face, melting the flesh from their bones as they all begin to hug and scream, forming into one Utahn. As their skin melts, only a drop flying on Bigfoot, causing 1 damage. Dropping his health to 8. I'm fucked. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. I'm fucking dead. But that Utah family, poor people. They just wanted to see the goddamn... They just want to ride a donkey, a burro.
As Bigfoot sees this new monstrosity, who probably could have been a part of this just horrific combat of the monsters, he sees the scared look on the monsters because they were once a family and now they are
You're calling
actually
them the
closer than
monsters.
family.
You calling them the monsters already? The
They're
stigma,
more than family. They are one now. They are one singular.
It took 5 seconds for somebody to look at them and instead of have sympathy to go, the monsters.
Even Bigfoot's like, oh, that's fucked.
That's not okay. I'm a monster and that's a monster.
Bigfoot walks towards the Utes, the monster now known as the Utes, as it sobs with the voice of
500 angels.
500 angels and 5 Utes. He puts his arm over it and he says, "It's gonna be okay. Bigfoot friend, Bigfoot never hurt you, but he hurt you. He enemy." As the Utes look at Johnny Habsburg and the crying stops of 5,000 angels and the sound never heard before on this planet starts to come out of the Ute, and it sounds like 5,000 devils as they charge, opening their large maw, swallowing Johnny Habsburg full. Not full, whole.
Making them full.
As the sound of 5 anuses blast off like the trumpets of heaven, launching blood, scales, and bones in every direction.
Quick digestion process.
Yeah, the Utes, there's something else.
It's like a wood chipper. They get a wood chipper in their stomach.
That was a 13.
Oh my fucking god. Dropping Johnny Habsburg obviously down to 0 and below as he gets sucked into the Ute's stomach and wood chippered out its asshole.
All 5 of them, every direction.
As Bigfoot moves on to the finals, which was kind of, like it's kind of meant to be in a way. It is Bigfoot. He earned his stripes. Send him to the finals. Even though I did want the lizard person there. You can't have everything you want. So Bigfoot
Tell me about it.
Bigfoot moves on to the finals, and our lizard man rests at the bottom of a chasm, just pieces on the wall. Oh, so sad. Anyway, as we move on to the final fight of the night, the second and final fight of the night, the Minotaur versus the Van Meter Visitor.
I just got to ask real quick, did you make it through recording that?
Yes.
You still recording?
Yes.
Cool.
I have it up. I'm looking at it like right now.
Oh, yeah. I always keep an eye on it.
Yep. So, like I said, they all have 40 health and 20 attack. The Minotaur, as you guys know, he's a bull with some man-like features, and he walks upright. He lives in a labyrinth. He carries a giant axe, and he eats children. Just doing little Greek Minotaur shit.
Just a normal Utah man.
And the Van Meter.
No, he's an Ohio man.
And the Van Meter Visitor is a giant pterodactyl with a laser beam gem in his forehead. He's a prehistoric beast that just shows up to Van Meter, Michigan, to terrorize the nice, friendly folks.
Yeah.
Of the town of Van Meter. It is Michigan, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. They will both not be using special attributes because we decided that there are no special attributes in the semifinals. It's just a raw battle, just raw. But David, who would you like to be? I know you've kind of expressed your love for the Van Meter recently.
Yeah, I do love that guy, but I believe that I have played the Minotaur every round.
Oh, okay.
And I believe that you have played Van Meter every round,
Okay.
so I think it's only right for us to continue on that road.
Very fair, very fair. Okay, let's do that then. Let's roll to see who goes first. 10.
15.
Damn it. Okay. So you go first, and then roll to see where we will be fighting at.
Technically, it's supposed to be you again, but I'm gonna roll.
Yeah. Give me one. You give me one.
We're back on the island of Castaway.
Oh,
Which I really don't want to pretend to remember that. All right.
We'll just do a different one. That's so hyper specific. I think we used all the Castaway references we could.
Yeah.
Are we running out of maps?
Yeah.
Can you tell we're running out of maps?
Oh no.
What about a Monopoly board? Let's fight on the Monopoly board.
We are at we're at your local kiddie pool again.
Okay.
I don't think there's any I haven't used yet. I think we've used them all, so it's not like there's a secret one hiding.
No.
Oh my god.
Okay, public pool it is.
Yeah.
I don't like how you call it a kiddie pool.
Well, that's half the fun.
I'm gonna watch you. Keep my eyes on you.
Piss everywhere.
That's okay. Now I'm really gonna watch you. First the cage, now this. Jeez.
Give me the goat.
Okay, just give him the goat. But okay. Well, I guess you describe the scene, and you're attacking first. So let's do this. Van Meter versus Minotaur.
I think the Minotaur's actually fought at the kiddie pool before. Now that I think about it.
Oh, I think he has.
All right, he's back. Yeah, he couldn't get enough. It's a hot summer day, slight breeze. As the sound of children screaming and laughing.
Screaming.
The pool splashing all about. The lifeguards' whistles blowing. The gunshots across the street. We're at a kiddie pool. Obviously, there's the adults only pool that goes so deep. But we're in the shallow little kiddie pool where, we got young families. They got people teaching their kids how to swim. There's that one big fat bald guy with the really, really dark sunglasses and the greased up watermelon. He's back. He's there every day. He doesn't leave. He's in retirement. That's where some people go into retirement and they blow all their retirement money on classic cars, the casino. He's blown it at the pool.
Model car, like tiny model cars.
Tiny model cars.
Yeah, he like the smaller the better. But now
refurbishing old radios.
Yeah, but now he blew all of his money, so like he can't go on vacation. So his vacation is the public pool. Because David, I don't think it costs anything to get into the public pool.
No, I think it's like $5.
Is it? I guess so, right?
I think so.
Yeah, you might.
They have to make their money somehow.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, you're probably right.
So he's slowly burning away at his retirement fund.
Which is $15.
Yes.
He's been here three fights.
He's gonna be here through 3 days, and he's gonna fucking die. He's
finale.
Gonna crawl into the woods and die.
It's his finale. He's going out the bang. This is his final. He's dead broke after this.
Yeah, it's here now, here or never. Live in the moment. He found a needle in the in the back alley, stuck that in him. He didn't know what that is.
He said it's got to have some juice in it, right? Something to make Daddy make him feel funny.
Daddy feel again.
Make him feel funny.
Let's go make Daddy come.
Okay. Oh my God.
Come to the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna come to the pool.
In?
Not in, to. He's gonna come to the pool.
Okay.
Maybe he'll be numb enough to go off the diving board one last time. You know, he's got a bad back from working in the factory.
I feel like you're just writing fan fiction at this point. The monsters are not even here. It's just, what's his name?
Lars.
Lars. Oh yes, his name is Lars.
Lars Dinkleton.
You're gonna see his name in the paper. Don't worry. If you're wondering the spelling, you'll see it in the paper.
Lars Dinkleton's been missing for 3 days. His family's very worried. It's not like him just wandering to the woods. Last seen crawling into the woods.
Crawling, and people are like,
just dragging some limp legs behind him.
Is that man crawling into the woods? Yep, must be on a hike or something. Better call any authorities.
It's that new forearm workout that all the kids are doing.
Okay, so we're at the pool.
Yeah, Lars is bobbing around. He's got the watermelon. Knowing that this is the last trip, he's actually got 3 of them, but the kids don't know about 2. Sitting in the jacuzzi with his hooves on top of the jets, getting those calves blasted, horns with a little bit of sunscreen on the tip because we're fun.
Yeah,
the Minotaur sits relaxed in the pool, in the hot tub. You can bring
as he's relaxing, you think, man, this day just is so good. Nothing can ruin my day. When all of a sudden, a big fucking pterodactyl plops down in the hot tub so hard, and all the water like goes over the side, and the Minotaur's like, oh, what the fuck, like I just was kind of like liking it to myself, and he looks at the Van Meter visitor, and he goes like, hey man, like I was just kind of like vegging out here, like do you mind if I have like 5 more minutes by myself? And the guy goes, well, like I'm kind of trying to like enjoy my day too. Is that?
Yeah, I do mind.
Yeah, it goes. Yeah, I kind of. Yeah, you know, I paid my $5 to get in here, just like Lars, and I just feel like I have a right to sit in the hot tub. But he goes, just like 5 more minutes, and the Van Meter goes, fine, and he stands up. And when he stands up, literally all the water has been poured out, so now it's like half the level.
Ugh.
And now like the Minotaur can't even enjoy it. And the Minotaur looks at him and he goes, you motherfucker. And he goes, I didn't do anything, man. I got out of the hot tub just like you asked. And he goes, too little, too fucking late. Because the Minotaur is about to attack first. Am I correct?
Yes, you are correct. As the Minotaur, angry, splashes a beach ball at him with what little water remains, striking the pterodactyl in the face, doing 4 damage.
Oh, dropping my health down to 36. As the beach ball flies, it hits the Van Meter visitor in his sensitive gem. Ow! Why would you do that, dude?
It's tender.
The Van Meter visitor yells to the lifeguard, hey, he hit me with the beach ball. the lifeguard don't get paid enough to deal with this shit. You know what?
She's a sophomore in high school.
Yeah,
She doesn't care.
she's not getting out of her tall chair. No thanks. So the Van Meter visitor goes, I guess I gotta put matter in my own hands. As he kind of overreacts from him getting his gem bumped, and he shoots a laser into the water, electrifying it for whatever little water is left at the bottom of that hot tub that the Minotaur stands in, causing 13 damage and dropping its health to 27.
Annoyed, the Minotaur grabs that little white plastic disc that sits over the pool filter. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And little frogs in there and stuff.
Yeah, you got salamander, bees,
Yeah,
dead bees.
He grabs it and launches it like a frisbee. As the Minotaur tries to duck, it ricochets off the wall behind him, striking him in the back of the spine, doing 15 damage.
To Van Meter,
Yeah.
dropping
Who else would I be fucking attacking?
I think you just said that it struck the Minotaur in the back of the head. Did I hear that wrong?
I might have said it wrong.
Okay, that's why I just wanted to clarify. Okay, dropping my health down to, what, 16? No.
21?
21. Shit, sorry. 21.
21?
As the pool disc smacks him in the back of the head, he becomes extremely annoyed. At this point, Lars is splashing up and down, throwing a tantrum, and he goes, "You guys, this is my final vacation ever. Please stop this. I'm really trying to enjoy my day. And there's so much violence. I hate violence. I just like tiny cars and radios." As the Van Meter visitor looks at him and goes, "Fuck you, Lars." He's never had anybody talk to him like this. As Lars stands up, he goes, "I had enough of this." He pulls out his cell phone and begins to walk at the Van Meter visitor. And he goes, "I'm going to put you on Facebook." The Van Meter visitor picks up Lars. Picks up Lars, launching him at the Minotaur as he flies through the air, smashing into the Minotaur, causing 8 damage and dropping his health down to 19. As the Minotaur and Lars go flying into the vending machine. Oh, this is a close one, too. 21 to 19 Van Meter so far.
The Minotaur sitting with his back up against the snack machine, cradling Lars in his arms. Lars looks him in the eyes and says, "I think we're gonna be okay. I'm just really hungry and I don't have any money." But with the collision, the Minotaur reaches behind his back and pulls out a bag of salsa sun chips, zesty salsa sun chips, and gives them to Lars. And Lars says, "Oh, sun chips? Come on, I'm hungry, but I'm not that hungry. Like,
The salsa
yeah, like
ones are the
Doritos or
worst.
anything in there?"
It's like, you don't have any orange sun chips or like even the blue sun chips? You have the red salsa verde ones?
Those ones are good though.
No, are they? I like the orange and
yeah.
the blue better, right?
No, I like the red. I like the zest.
How come sun chips are kind of like looking like the shingles on a trailer?
Because you can build a little house out of them for a mouse.
Yeah. Like an
The
industrial.
mouse is gonna get greedy.
And-
He's gonna eat that roof.
It's industrial building material.
It was supposed to be a shingles factory, and they ordered a machine, but they typed it in wrong. So these little tiny presses came in. They're like, "What are we gonna do with these little things?" And they're like, We're gonna make healthy potato chips out of this, guys.
Out
and
of
the bags
what?
are gonna be really loud. The bags are gonna be super good for the environment, but they're gonna be really loud, and everybody's gonna hate them. So then we're gonna go back to wasteful packaging.
And then one
just to
guy
make
goes,
people happy.
Then one guy goes, "What are we making them out of?" And he goes, "Pine cones and seeds. I don't know. What the fuck?
Whatever's
are those,
healthy.
What are those things made out of? I don't know. I can't figure it out."
Pine cones and seeds.
Yeah.
The Minotaur stands up, seeing his beautiful bald boy hurt, not happy about it, and he takes a look at Lars and he says, "Lars, my friend, I think it's time we catch that big winged watermelon." As he rushes forward with his axe in hand, leaping into the air, thrusting down, hitting the Van Meter monster not too hard. Well, not too direct, only doing 8 damage.
Okay. Dropping the Van Meter's health down to 26. No, 20.
13.
Oh, shit. What the fuck am I saying? Yeah, you're right. Sorry. I'm, like, really not there today with the math. And the bones.
We're doing this. We're doing this at a weird time.
Yeah, it's
unusual time.
It's just so unusual. I'm turning into a werewolf. So okay, now we're both in death territory right now.
Yes, we are.
What did you just do to me? Would you hit me with a watermelon?
I hit you with my axe.
Oh,
I called you a watermelon.
Oh, I see. Okay. As the Van Meter visitor plucks the axe from his wing or wherever he got hit, he yanks it free and stops the bleeding with a beach towel.
A band-aid he found floating in the pool.
Yeah. As he plasters it on and he goes, "Oh, much better."
It's like paper mache.
As he actually, as he realizes that the Band-Aid is not stopping any of the bleeding, he takes it off and flings it at the Minotaur as it smacks him right in the forehead, causing 1 damage. Fuck.
Aww.
God fucking damn it. Why does this keep happening? I have 20 sides on this die.
The Minotaur, seeing the Band-Aid on the ground in front of him, steps on it with a hoof. He continues walking towards the Van Meter visitor, saying, "I've fought monsters like you at this pool, and I think it's time that we've had enough of this." As he punches the Van Meter in the beak, as the Van Meter spins around, the Minotaur grabs this pterodactyl-like creature on the shoulders of his wings, running him forward into the pool, the adults-only pool, the deep end.
No.
Driving his body deep into the pool, not letting go. The Van Meter struggles and struggles, shooting his beam in every direction that he can. But with the Minotaur at his back, he can't hit him. The bubbles start to rise on the somewhat calm water above, as the Van Meter visitor draws his last breath, sucking in 3 Band-Aids, 4 feet of hair, and one of those pool rockets.
And one wet hot Cheeto.
And one real greased up watermelon lodging his throat as he suffocates and dies.
Fuck me.
With a 16. That bums me out. I wanted Van Meter to win.
I know. Fuck. But
well, we have the final 2.
We do have the final 2. The final 2 are the Minotaur versus Bigfoot. I mean, let's just say this. At least, like, they're both iconic, oldest time characters that are just, like, they're burly boys. You know what I mean? They're burly, hairy, historical boys. So I think they're
unbelievable.
As the Van Meter, drowns at the bottom of the pool, the Minotaur moves on to fight Bigfoot in the finals. As we will have that next episode, the final of this bracket. You'll never have to listen to the bracket again. And we'll go back to normal stories. I know, like, some of you really want.
But next summer, we're doing round 2.
Well, R.I.P. Van Meter, R.I.P. Lizard Man. Man, they really had a good run, So I can't be mad at that. If I guess we'll wrap up today's episode on that note. And if you guys want any more, what?
I've got one more thing because I did touch up on this earlier. I don't know if it made it into the episode because we had that error where we lost a big chunk of the episode. So I'm going to just redo it again in case it didn't make it. And I already stated that I plan on saying it again. So for our last episode, since we will only have one fight in it, just to help kind of draw it out and make it a little bit longer and it'll be more fun, I would we would absolutely love it if you guys could send in your predictions and, give us some background on why. But I said earlier, I know not everybody has iPhones, but just for an example, I think most phones have this feature. Already preloaded into an iPhone is an app called Voice Memos, where you can just record a voice memo and you can email it to us. And so we would absolutely love to hear from you guys, hear your predictions and why. And, depending on how many we get, I'll probably have to sit here and listen through all of them, and we will add them into the episode. And because it would be really fun to have everybody's, voices, inputs in here and stuff like that. So yeah, it's very easy just to record a quick message, and then you can just send it to our email, campstrangepodcast at Gmail.
Yeah.
Gmail. Yeah, campstrangepodcast@gmail.com. And yeah, it'd be awesome to have our listeners, you guys, to have you guys
participate.
Yeah.
And yeah, David will put those in, and you just basically, what'd you say? You pick who you want to win or who you think's gonna win and why, and
yep, between the Bigfoot and the Minotaur.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
and any other, messages that you might have included, being like, man, I really wanted.
Yeah, your favorite, who you wanted to go all the way, I just didn't make it, And or Lars, if it's Lars or who's that fucking old guy that got ripped
that
apart
old piece
in
of shit.
the IHOP? In the IHOP, what's that guy's name?
Lessel was his wife.
Yeah.
Lessel and
what about that lady that got beat to death in the IHOP bathroom in the wheelchair?
I don't think we gave her a name.
No.
No.
A lot of casualties. But what about the children in the Chuck E. Cheese?
None of them died.
You're right.
They were just
severely injured.
Gravely injured.
Well, you guys heard it. Send it to campstrangepodcast@gmail.com. If you guys want to send us anything, DM over Instagram. I suggest using the email just because it's probably a little bit easier. But if you want, send it over via the Instagram, which is
we need them at the to get the voice things. Email would be the easiest for me to get them onto the computer and all that.
Well, if you guys want to check out our Instagram, it's Camp Strange Podcast. And if you guys want to rate, review, subscribe, you can do that too, or tell a friend. Why not? And we got merch in the bio if you want to do that too. Just do what you want. And David, do you have anything to say before we head out?
Send us your predictions.
And don't forget to stay strange.